Hey guys, welcome back to Daily E-commerce. Before we get started, please leave a comment down below for a chance to win a one-on-one free coaching call with me. We do 2 to 3 of these a day, and all I want to do on the coaching call is understand where you're coming from, what your dropshipping business is, and how I can help you. All right. So one thing I've noticed on the channel is I've never mentioned the name of the channel, right? And I was on these coaching calls that we do with subscribers, with ShopFunnels users and stuff, and someone told me some key piece of feedback where it's like, I saw your video once and then I could never find your channel again. And I don't know how to fix that. If somebody has any suggestions, leave it in the comments. It's called Daily E-commerce because, as you can see on the screen right now, I vlog my channel. I will vlog my dropshipping business every single day, how much money it's made, what the profit's like, what the cost of goods is, how much we spend on ads. I try to dissect ads every single day on this channel as well. So so we do that for a little bit at the start of the portion, and then what we move into is analyzing already successful dropshipping stores. I show you what the store is doing, and then I provide you the resources so you can literally model what's working, because I truly feel the best way to succeed is to model stores that are existing or that are already working. All right, so yeah, the channel is Daily E-commerce. That's all I wanted to say. All right, so how much did we do in sales? Yesterday we did about $194 in sales, $16 cost of goods, making our gross profit $177. We spent $60 on ads, so $100 profit in the business, bringing our total profit for a brand new store to $2,800, which is not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Specifically keeping ad spend extremely low, extremely lean, and making profit every single day has been truly amazing. Now, as you guys can see, sales have decreased over the past 2 days, and the day before, sales decreased because because of the Meta outage. I don't know if you guys know, but WhatsApp was down, Facebook was down, and a lot of things happened 2 days ago, which led to basically nobody making any money, right? And this brings me to the importance of not just doing a drop shipping on Meta. Like, it's so important is that once you find a product that you like, that you work with, that you go ahead and do TikTok with it as well. This business is supported heavily by TikTok TikTok content managed by my brother, who me and him were in partnership where we've built this brand up. I used to do high ticket dropshipping before, but seeing the revenue potential of this, I have completely moved to this store that is just pulling in numbers. I mean, there's no other store where I can spend $65 and get 400 people on the store, right? And that has a lot to do with the paid ads working extremely well and extremely efficiently, and us getting in a lot of viewers just from TikTok, right? And so again, sales were really low 2 days ago, but they've picked back up, and now I feel like moving into the weekend, specifically weekends, we're gonna have a monster couple of next days. All right, a few more changes we're making is we're introducing, so right now the ad cycle has been, we push content out on TikTok, whatever works we turn that into ads. Even though it doesn't bring us high CTRs, it brings us lots of sales. But now we're working on specific direct response style ads that we're gonna be testing out tomorrow and day after. We're making some improvements to the website and the funnel as well, and really exciting changes where we're going to really optimize. Now, the reason we haven't scaled this ad spend to the moon is because we've actually ordered a lot of inventory now for this product. It's past the testing phase. Now we're going to go ahead and really invest in inventory. To be more specific, order about 2,000 units. And once that comes in this month, you will see ad spend really go high. Another thing that we're also doing is setting up a separate LLC for this business, separate payment processor, all of that stuff. Those are some growing pains that we're going to go through at this type of ad spend. But once we're at that, I can see us spending very easily $1,000 a day on this. And, we could see sales coming in at, 10 20K per day sales if this is scaled well, which we are going to do. And so yeah, very exciting. All of this stuff is very exciting, so stay tuned, subscribe, because I'm going to show you this. There are some videos where we do very detailed ad reviews of this business, right? So you guys get a glimpse of how ads really work. And I like the fact that my ads are only spending $60, because everywhere on YouTube you see people spending $2,000, $3,000, but you don't understand how that would work for you who might only have this type of budget to spend, right? I've been in the game for a while. I've been in e-commerce for 10 years. I've generated 7 figures for myself and my businesses. I've been able to launch over 2,000 e-commerce stores online, through my clients that I help. And everybody gets started like this. It doesn't matter if you're a big person or a small person. Start this way, because you have to go through the growing pains, right? My brother, who is an expert at social media and branding, and like a genius at that level, right? He's understanding the direct response game a little bit more, and I'm understanding the branding game a little bit more, because I come from dropshipping, right? So he tells me, like, we have these discussions like, why aren't we scaling now? And at this level, when we have, like, okay, we've shipped out how many? We've shipped out over 100 now? Yeah, we've shipped out over 100 orders, right? There were so many different issues that came up. When you sell your first 100, you will probably go through a variety of different issues. Now, we could go over it in 2 weeks time, which we did, or we could have gone over it in a day. If I spent $1,000, right? It would have been 100 orders that day. Stripe would have froze me out and asked me, how did you generate so much money so quickly? Because it was a brand new Stripe account. My supplier would have gone like, no, dude, there's no way I can ship all of this in one day. So you tell your customers to expect delays. And all of that stuff would have happened. But we did deal with some issues, but we dealt with it slowly and together, right? Where him and I were doing this together. So it was good enough for us to go through. So that's why I always recommend starting at a manageable level. Like, $20, $30 is manageable by anybody starting out dropshipping. Right now it's working, we're scaling. Right now I can't scale past this point because of a stock issue. As soon as that gets sorted, it's gonna be $100 a day, then 500, then 1,000, and then you'll see the progression of this business on the channel. But that's not the point of this video. Today's video is going to be very, very exciting. Give me a second. Let me actually pull it up, because we're going to be talking about a digital dropshipping business. We don't see these rarely. I've been requested on this channel to bring up a digital dropshipping business for a while. All right. And so I found one, and it's very, very, very unique. And I think for those of you guys who want to sell digital products online, please watch this video fully to understand the immense amount of potential there is to dropship digital products. Okay, so this store has done $173,000 in sales, and the product they're selling is so simple, so basic, so unique, and so interesting that I feel like not only is it an incredible product that adds value to people, that you would actually not feel like a scummy person selling. Recently, before we get into the product, recently I had a one-on-one with someone who'd won a coaching call, and these guys are regular viewers of the channel. I'm sure they're hearing this as well. That they were telling me that for the last maybe 2 years they've been dropshipping and they've not seen any success. In the last few weeks they've launched multiple products. I was like, what are the types of products that you're selling? And they pulled up like a diffuser product that they were selling, and I was like, my only advice to them really was care about what you sell. As soon as you start doing that, as soon as you start caring about what you sell and who you sell it to, your entire life will change. Your business is not just like a way to make money, but your business will become something much more where you truly care. Like, for example, for this business, I really care about what we sell, but my brother, who's a part owner with me, he wants every delivery to go out on the day and reach people within 1 day. Like, he is so passionate, and that's why that passion is really driving this business. All right. So when you are trying to sell something, okay, you need to actually care about what's being sold. Like, is the supplier of good quality? Does the product actually do something, or is it just a gimmick that will break down in the next 2 days, right? Is this actually serving me? And the best way you'll find that out is when you start advertising. People who've already purchased the product will comment saying, I own this and I love this. Every time I've launched a product and I've had that on the comments without knowing anything, in the first 3 days, I'll understand, oh, this is going to sell really well. This is going to make me a lot of money, because there are people that have tried this, that love this, that have experienced this, and they're willing to, without me provocating anything, say to people, dude, buy this. This is gonna work, right? So this is one of those products, I feel. All right. So this is a handwriting practice book. Okay. And what was funny about this book is I tried to find the book on AliExpress and other suppliers, and I couldn't. Okay. So then one thing that I thought of when I was selling, because when I analyze businesses here, I always look at how I could launch it. If I were to launch this, how would I launch this business? And so I have a take on this. So I've actually built this entire business out, okay? But what I've done is I've built out a digital dropshipping version of this. So I've found the product, digitalized it, okay? And this product that teaches people cursive writing, it's not anymore a physical product that I have to send out, but a digital version that they can print and use. And I feel like it will be as effective as the original one, because number one, they don't have to wait. All right. Number two, kids that use this, most kid houses have a printer, like for homework, for school, like most mom and dads that have children, like most other people, I feel like don't have printers, but like for kids going to school, like they have to print stuff out, they have to print out projects, they have to print, like, you know, there will be a printer at home. So this printing will not be a barrier to entry, plus it's instant delivery. So and the reason I thought of this was because when I was trying to find this product, I couldn't. I found like Chinese versions of it, and I knew people would not adopt that. But then I was like, hey, what if I created a digital version of this product? And I was able to find that, and this is going to be a very exciting video. You're going to walk through my adaptation of this business, how I would launch this if I were to launch it, and I'll give you the resources that you can launch it as well. So let's go through the original business first, okay? So it's a handwriting book that teaches kids how to write in cursive, right? It teaches kids how to write. Here it is. Sorry, this is a different book. Let me open the cursive one, because that's what actually caught my eye. That the ad that caught my eye was the cursive one. I'm sorry. I opened their other one, which could be a great upsell, by the way. But I found this one, like the cursive handwriting kit. Okay. Now, the cursive handwriting kit, it teaches kids how to write in cursive, which is a lost talent, right? Like in school, we were taught how to write cursive, but most kids growing up today, or iPad babies, as I like to call them, will never learn like how to write well, right? So this is such a key product, right? And so I was able to create, so yeah, this is the product, and this is the page. The page is really nice. I feel like they're trying to be very kid friendly. So they've done all of this stuff, but they can achieve the same effect with a clean look, just show a lot of kids using it, right? And this is it, this is the book, right? This is the page. And we're gonna look at the ads as well in a little bit, but I think the product and the marketing has a very powerful hook, which is don't let your kids grow up as iPad babies. Like teach them valuable skills that they will have for the rest of it. Like if you give your kid great handwriting, I feel like people who have really good handwriting, they never lose it, right? They, even when they grow up, they will never lose the art of how they write. Like kids who have very bad handwriting, like myself, like my handwriting is, you cannot read it, right? But if I had invested some time when I was a kid, or someone told me, right, and I did this, and it's a fun activity as well, like going over, like I'm definitely, like for my kid, I'm definitely going to invest in stuff like this, right? So that's what got me very excited about this product, and its marketing and its angles, and the fact that it's actually a helpful product, So again, let's go over this page. Great images here of the book, right? Showing how it's working, like teach your child cursive writing, improve your child's penmanship, right? Reuse your book all over again, right? Make learning to write fun and engaging. That's good, right? And then get the kit for X price. I feel like there could have been more persuasiveness here, a little bit more emotional selling that would really up the sales. But again, maybe they're doing that on the ad, so we'll check it out. Okay, now, and then towards the end, I'll show you how to build a page like this. And if you want to sell the physical version, you would have to invest in creating this tool or finding it. The ones that I found on AliExpress just weren't as good, right? Or do this, the easier way is just create a digital product and sell it, because this has a huge potential for digital dropshipping. But before we get into that, let's go and look at their ads. I'm gonna go back, right? I'm gonna view on Facebook ads archive. And again, I've done a very in-depth data packet on this that has everything you need, why this product is working, how to target, what ad angles to use, the link to their Facebook ad library, how to go viral on TikTok. All of this is covered here, but you'll get that at the end of this video. Okay, so we're going to go over and look at some of their older ads. This is what I like. Whenever you're doing ad research, by the way, go scroll all the way down, how much ever you can go, and look at active ads. So this is an active ad that's been working for a year.
Books I wish I knew about sooner.
So let's go ahead and look at this ad, all right?
Books I wish I knew about sooner for my 5-year-old.
All right.
I got this handwriting practice kit for my
So,
daughter. It comes with these 4 books.
The hook is good. Books I wish I knew sooner, right?
She's got alphabet, there's drawing, numbers, and math. Writing them with these pens, and then the ink disappears within just a few minutes. They started.
Now, I think that this product exists in China, but I don't know if this is a gimmick or not. Like, the ink will disappear, right? And then you'll need to buy the ink as well. Like, it's a great product if you can source it, because it creates dependency on the part of the customer. So go ahead, try and source it from China, but this person definitely created their own version of this Chinese product.
So whether your child is just now learning these skills, you're just introducing them to them, or they just need a refresher, they need that extra support, these books are perfect. I've seen so much improvement in my daughter's handwriting already. She has so much fun.
All right, so pretty basic this far, right? Books I wish I knew about, what the product does, how it's helped her, right?
With them, and I can just hand them to her and she can work on them independently. My little one has so much fun with these that she asks to use them just about every day. You can get yours today at lilylearning.com.
I feel like a lot of people don't even have, like a lot of kids aren't used to writing with pens, right? So most kids use pencils or color pencils, right? So again, I think a digital implementation of this would be so great, where they could just print it out and write it. And I'll show you, if I were to launch this, how I would, right? Again, that's a good ad. Let's see if they're using the same ad.
Things TikTok made me buy, part 24. I got this handwriting practice kit for my daughter.
Okay, perfect. So it's the same hook. It's the same ad, but the hook changed, right? So the first hook was things I wish I knew about, and the second hook was things TikTok made me buy. 2023 they've been running, all right? So if you were to create a similar ad, just model this. Don't try and recreate the wheel, all right? Get an influencer, send them the product, tell them to make things I wish I knew about, right? Do it with yours. Add some more emotional selling. Like, because I started doing this, my kid has stopped wanting the iPad, right? And just try to introduce a little bit more, because you don't want the same, but you want to improve on all of this, right? And then obviously you want to create a page that looks similar to this as well. Now, if I were to launch this, I've already gone ahead and created this page. I've done it on my software. It's called ShopFunnels. If you've ever used Shopify or ClickFunnels, you will have a very easy time using this software, all right? Because it gives you an unlimited amount of flexibility with how you create funnels, but it's very easy to use. And there's so many people using it, right? I use it for my dropshipping businesses as well, okay? So let's look at the way that I've created this page. The first thing is Cursive Champ Practice Kit, right? So Cursive Champ, it has like a really nice ring to it. Before actually going to the page, I want to actually show you how I created the product. I've actually got ahead and bought the rights of this product. So if you go here on this kit, the data kit, and I'll show you how to get it. All right. On this digital store, PLRs, what a PLR is basically, it's called private label rights. What that means is that I can go ahead, buy this printable book, all right, and then I can sell it as if it is my own, right? So it's like a white label product is what I like to call it. It's like a white label. Like, I can buy it and slap my name on it, okay? So I bought this for 17 so I could use all of the resources, right? And then basically what I'm going to say essentially is, fun and engaging, makes Cursive enjoyable for kids, proven results, right? Instant access and unlimited practice. Now this, I feel, is such a good it's so good for kids because, I mean, think about it. Like, I could even take shots at this one if in my advertising saying like, for me, all the work you could stick up on the fridge, right? You can display it very proudly, like, oh, look at what my kid did, versus over here, all of their work disappears. And then you have to get like, a shot I can take is stop buying reusable ink. And the biggest part is I only have to pay for it once. So once I buy it for 17, I can sell it unlimited times. The only thing that I can't do is sell it to people who want to sell it further. All right, that's why I've included the link. So if you do end up deciding to use this product, purchase it from this person. And then you only have to purchase it once and you can sell it multiple times. Okay, that's why I included the price, and I make no money from the what the supplier makes. Okay, or it doesn't matter. Like if you found a better version of this, right, just buy it and then change out the images, right? Okay, anyways, let's move forward. Okay, teach your child cursive writing, boost your child's penmanship, practice again and again, make learning fun and engaging. Before that, I included this: strengthens family bonding. See, these are points that they didn't mention, like strengthen family bonding, boost academic success, right? Because if your kid likes to write, right, he will, do more homework, write better. Like, these are the ad angles that you should really explore, right? Reduces screen time. I feel like I can hit on this a lot more, right? But when I'm modeling, successful pages, I don't want to just go off of what I think is going to work. I want to use the best of what they have, and then I just want to add a little bit of my flavor. I don't want to make it completely mine, because I don't want to ruin the elements that have tested and proven themselves. Like all of these elements are obviously tested and proven, right? So I don't want to change that. So that's why it says teach your child cursive. It says teach your child cursive, mine says teach your child cursive as well, right? So I've gone ahead and I've created this template. And for anybody who wants to use this, right? When you actually use this template, so this is also a white label version, which means, whoever is using this has the right to. You can download this, you can use the name Cursive Champ, you can use this exact template, right? And with this template, you will also get this this data packet to understand, like, all right, who your target audience is, what your key features are, what the proven track record of success. So you're not going in blind. There is a track record of success, insights and recommendations, customer success analysis, interest targeting. And now I've started including this. Okay, I've started including brands to target. Okay, this is a new section that I'm including because in a recent intensive mastermind session that I had with people that are in my coaching community, and I'll talk about that later on in the video. A big thing that people don't target on Facebook, I can't believe that this isn't common knowledge, but people try and go very broad. Like they think, oh, Facebook will know where the buyers are. They make that mistake and then they regret it most times. Where you should be targeting your Facebook ads is brands where people are already spending money, because Facebook has accumulated those people that like for example, always try and target e-commerce brands. If you're selling a pet product, why would you not target Chewy, right? This brand that is a subscription box e-commerce business. People that are fans of this are probably buyers of this or want to buy this. All right. If you were to target this brand that sells just pet products, it's literally an e-commerce store just for pets. If you were to target this brand for your pet product, your success rate of getting customers is going to be so much higher than if you just targeted dogs, right? So now what I'm including is brands to target in the section, right? Because that's very important. And all of these are brands like Crayola. That's such a perfect brand to target, right? Because they make all of these educational toys, or they made all these things that kids use for arts and crafts or whatever. But anyways, so all of this is included, right? And it's very easy to use this white label service, all right? All you do is go to shopfunnels.net, go to templates, all right? Click funnels, go to pre-built dropshipping stores, go all the way down. And so, by the way, all of these are white labels, right? You can use any of these stores and they work exactly like this one. It's ready for you to use. I've changed out the images. I've changed out the text. All you need to do is download and use it, okay? So right here is the website. All you have to do is click get started. And when you click get started, it is loaded and ready for you to use. That's it. And not only that, it comes with all of the pages already built in, like any upsell pages, like the upsell opportunities in this one alone. Actually, let me just pull up some of the upsell pages. Give me 1 second. Right. The upsell opportunity in this one alone is insane, because what I've done is I've created upsells, right? So each it's you're not getting like a Shopify store, you're getting a funnel, right? And what a funnel is a series of landing pages, and each landing page allows you to sell more and more. So over here, they buy the digital product, right? And then right after they're done here, they go to the upsell page where they buy more from you, right? And on this page, you can design it whatever you want, but I would then just buy more PLR products, right? So for example, if you have the cursive writing one, so right, okay, kids writing PLR products, okay? And then I would go here and I would see, okay, which ones are there, right? PLR teaching resources, perfect. Look at the amount of digital products you could sell. You could sell the alphabet coloring one. Such a well-designed product. Like this would make such a good upsell for somebody buying the cursive one. Why don't you also sell them the coloring, right? And they would buy that. And the best part is you pay the $17 once to purchase it, all right? Or you create it if you're like a creative person, create it, and then every sale is just profit. All you have to do is cover the ad spend. But after that, there's no fulfilling. And in ShopFunnels, what's amazing is you go to store, all right? When you're creating products, I don't know if Shopify has this or not, but just go to products, add a product, and you can create a digital product, which means once you create it, you put the link in, it fulfills itself. So there's no headache. There's no fulfilling. It's done. As soon as they buy, you're done, right? So this is why this business model is so exciting, all right? But let's go back to the funnel and let's go back to the upsell. So you can upsell so many additional products, and people would, right? And say our product's for $19. Their product is for let me just convert this. Give me a second. Their product is $24. All right. So we are offering a considerable discount. We're offering instant download. And the thing is, if you're getting, if you're having a tougher time to sell, just drop the price. It's not like you have to pay a supplier or anything. It's all margin, right? So it gives you so much ability to test, right? So that's what I truly feel is amazing. So again, as soon as you click get started here, you'll have this whole website, available for you to download. Go all the way to the bottom and click here, and then open this link up, right? When you copy and you paste it, you will go to this page, all right? And then what I'm going to just do quickly, I'll show you how easy it's to launch. Just hide this, click save, okay? Now the builder section works like any other, right? It's very intuitive. Like you want it big, you want it small, right? You want to change the name, just type in here, right? Let's say you found a way to make this PLR even better. You went out, you bought a bunch more PLR products, right? Go in here, edit image, add all of the images that you want, right? Go here. Let's say you want to explain the product a little bit more, right? Just go ahead and change this. It's that easy, okay? Then the next thing is, once you're happy with the page, the way it looks like, I feel like you can launch it as is, right? It's modeled very closely to what's successful. You can go to here to store, right? And then there's only these steps that you have to finish, and then your website's ready to launch. It's faster than ShopFunnels. It's way faster than ClickFunnels to get a store up and running, all right? You go here to create a product, all right? Over here, if you actually click that button, it'll go to physical product creation, right? But if you go back, okay, if you could just click the store section and then you go here and click add a product, right? You will be allowed to create whatever types. And there's so many, right? You can create a whole members area. You could sell them a subscription and you can tell them, hey, I'll upload more videos. I'll upload products every single month for you, right? Become a member, right? And you can manage the whole subscription here. But anyways, we're getting way far ahead. So you can create the digital product right here, and then you can put the link in, right? For the instant delivery. Okay, that's all you have to do, like just name and product details, right? Then let's go back to store. All you have to do is then connect a payment processor, right? Just over here, all of these are available, right? All over the world, wherever you are, you can do this. Okay, then you have to add store details. It's not even a required section. Builders won't let you pass if you don't have this ready, but this one will, because a lot of us, we have access to a payment processor, but we don't have all of this, right? So it's okay. And then finally, add a shipping method. Again, you don't need a shipping method. So this step is completely irrelevant, because the way that this is set up, right, is if it's a digital product, okay, they don't need to enter any billing information, all right, because it's a digital product, right? Do not ask for address when selling digital goods. So it's instant, just name, email, payment, done. This is why I love this, all right? So to get started with ShopFunnels is very easy, okay? A lot of you guys know this by now. A lot of people, a lot of you guys who made it to this channel have probably heard me say this, but it's very, very easy, okay? What is ShopFunnels, right? This software, it's not just a software, it's like a e-commerce dropshipping community where I want people that are entering this community. You will have access to me, you will have access to coaching, you'll have access to all the sort of resources you need to be successful, right? I know that's a blanket statement, but that's the vision for this company, right? So to get started is very easy. You just launch in 3 easy steps. Number 1, select a pre-built store. We have so many, right? And now we've added our first digital store. Okay, and we're gonna add more. I'm gonna find more products that I can do digital dropshipping with and add them. All right. You add your name and details. We walked over those. We walked over like a few steps, right? And by the way, if you don't know how to use this builder, or if you're scared, there's an entire training that comes along with it. All right, like you don't have to be scared. If you've used Shopify before, this will be like a walk in the park, because of how Shopify, because it's becoming bigger and bigger, they're making the system a little bit more and more complex, right? You need apps like to add a simple review, you need to pay Luke's like $99, right? Like it's no longer for the person. It's become more of a software company that makes the software and the widget owners rich, right? Versus really truly being for the software. And that's why when there was a point in my life where I had to decide to either use Shopify, ClickFunnels, or something else. And when I started using ShopFunnels, and I've been working with ShopFunnels for a really long time. When I started designing using ShopFunnels, and then I decided to go back to Shopify or ClickFunnels, I couldn't do it. I still have brands on Shopify, but I couldn't do it. Like I cannot use that as my, for launching. Like it's very, very difficult, okay, because of how complex they've made it, right? And then whatever, after you have that, you turn on your ads and you're ready to go. And that's how simple this is. And you start for only $59. The reason being is, this is a lot of effort to put in, right? I had it for free for a little bit, and I had a ton of people coming in and not taking anything seriously. But now I only have a few select people coming in, actually launching, actually using the templates and making sales sometimes in the first 21 hours of launching. And I'll show you some of those stories in a little bit, right? So you start for only $59, right? And that's cheaper than Shopify and cheaper than ClickFunnels. So I know Shopify starts at $39, but you cannot do anything with their $39. You cannot even make a page that looks like this without adding a page builder app, without adding an upsell app, without adding a bundling app, without adding a review app. Like you need all of that to make your store look like a basic functioning store, right? Most of the one-on-ones that I've had with people, the reason they're not successful, when they show me their store, I'm like, how can you expect to sell a product with a store that looks like that? Like I would never buy from there, right? Unless you're selling a revolutionary product that doesn't need a page, then that's fine. But most stores need a page, okay? So what do you get when you start? You do, again, like I said, ShopFunnels is not just a software, it's a community, right? You get weekly winning products, right? I update this gallery every single week, pretty much almost on a daily basis. And we have over 20 white labeled ready stores for you. Select one with all of the information that's already built in, and it's ready for you to launch, okay? You get a one-on-one coaching call with me. Every single ShopFunnels member is introduced to the community by me. So the first person you're going to talk to as soon as you sign up is me. You and I are going to have a one-on-one conversation where I'm going to get to know you, a little bit of your background, who you are, what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to get to, where you're coming from, what can I use in my experience to help you, That's the type of conversation we're going to have. And then I'm going to introduce you to our community. I'll show you what our community looks like in a little bit. In fact, we're at that point now. So let me just open up the ShopFunnels community, which is growing very, very strong. I can't believe that we have reached this amount of members in such a short time. Okay, so speaking of pinning your successes on the refrigerator, these are some of the successes that have been pinned on the ShopFunnels refrigerator. But again, the community has become very, very strong, and this is what we're going to do. This is what's happening every single day inside of the community, right? So Steve is one of our trainers that's in the community. He was introduced just this month. He's someone that I've had the pleasure of working with for 4 years now. A 7-figure entrepreneur in his own right. He does daily trainings on this. All right. We're going to have very exciting updates that's happening to this group this Wednesday. So, that's going to be discussed on a live call, right? There's always stuff going on. With every question, there are answers that are being given. And this is why I love this community so much. So you get access to this. The promise of this community is if you have a question and you post it, it will get answered via text or detailed Loom video, but you cannot have a question that we will not go in and personally answer for you, okay? And that will be me, and that will be Steve, and that will be people that I know, love, and trust and have worked with for a long time, but probably going to be me for the most part, right? Then you have access to my advertising playbook. Like, this does not happen by accident. You cannot spend $40 on ads and make $400. That does not happen by accident. All right, there's certain factors that are at play. That's what happens. So when you join this community, you already have a winning offer that has been verified, and we've tracked their sales, and you have a winning landing page, right? The only thing that you're missing are winning ads and advertising strategy. And our goal on this group is to get you those resources via trainings, via one-on-ones, via live calls, right? Our group, the real work doesn't start after you've downloaded the template or the white label store, because that's more technical, right? Advertising is science and art mixed, and you need to be trained on that. And that's what our job is. As soon as you get in with the weekly live calls, with the daily value posts, and with me in there, my goal is to take you from, okay, now I have a store, to get you your first sales. Okay, that's my mission when you join this, okay? So that's what's happening over here. And then you get a one-on-one launch call with me. So when you're ready to launch your ads, I will be on there with you. I want to look at your ad setup, your targeting, your everything, right? And I want to get you past to the point where you're actually launching and making sales. And then you also get 2 accountability calls. So not just 2 calls with me, you also get 2 additional calls with the trainer that we have in there. He's a performance and accountability coach. He's amazing. And his goal is to chase you to make sure that you are actually doing what you said you were going to do, right? The goals that you had set to me, right? Are you achieving them? Are you on that path? That's his goal, all right? So you get 2 accountability calls, right? And our promise is very simple. And this is only for the first 50, okay? But if you don't get sales in the first 29 days, or if you're unhappy for any reason whatsoever, you get a full refund. No questions asked. You and I don't need to have a discussion about it. That's it. You say, hey, Ali, for whatever reason, or for life reasons, anything, you can be like, hey man, didn't work for me. That's it. For the first 50 people on the $59 plan, which is the cheapest, you get a full refund, no questions asked. And if you make sales in the first 7 days of being in the group, your first month is on me, because I want to invest in you, right? I want to invest in your success. I want to be a part of it. So if you come in the first 7 days, like 3 people already, you're able to make sales in the first 7 days, your success is my success, and I want to value that, and I want to invest in you, right? So you get your first ShopFunnels is on me. All right. Speaking of which, I want to go through some of the posts that I've pinned on my group's refrigerator, right? Which is here, right? So Nathan is an insane dude. Okay. He joined on December 11th. Okay. And he started asking questions, right? And then we're going ahead and we're answering him. Like, he answered a question in detail, right? So he joined around December 11th. Okay. By December 12th, he already made his first sales. Like, how crazy is that? How insane is that? That by December 12th, he's already made his first sale. So this is the power of stores that are white labeled, ready for you to use. First day of running ads, first sale, and he already made £54, which is more in dollars, I guess. So it already paid for itself. Not that it had to, because I'm already going to give him his first month back, because I want this to be the easiest, most no-brainer decision anybody in the world of e-commerce dropshipping has ever made, is to invest in this community, come in and work with the best people. Because not only is it just going to be me and Steve, I'm going to bringing in killers in the e-commerce game, people that have the skill set that you don't even know exists. You don't know the speed at which you can go when you surround yourself with the right people. And I've been privileged and fortunate enough to surround myself with the right people, and I will be bringing all of those guys in here. So yeah, that's I'm not gonna drag this out too long, guys. It's simple, it's easy, only for the first 50 people, and unfortunately we're 90% full. After this, the price is going up to double. We just made the decision a few days ago. The price is going to go up to double, but only for the people after 50, not for the people before 50. For the people before 50, I don't think the price is ever going to change, because they were the first people to believe in me. So I want to pay that forward and never do anything. So whatever we do from this point onwards, they will probably never have to pay anything more than what they decided to at the start, because that's my way of giving back to them, right? And obviously we can't support new people at that price, so the price will keep increasing for them, right? I only think that's fair, because if you trusted me in the start when there was nobody, I wanna show you that I care about that. We're 90% full. I don't know if we make it past this week at 50, right? So if you're on the edge, it's really zero risk. Nothing can be more, like, there's no software. ClickFunnels doesn't tell you 29 days. Shopify doesn't tell you 29 days, and they give you basic shit to work with, right? I mean, what other software does this? And that's what, sometimes I get feedback like, you're a little crazy, dude. Like, nobody does this. And I'm like, that's okay, because for me, I don't care. I don't care about losing the 59. Like, truly, that's not going to make or break me. Yeah, that's not. It's 59 at the end of the day. Like, if you don't find it valuable, or if something happened and you don't want to be in it, like, why would I force you? Why would I need to, right? Okay, we're good. You and I, we're good. And when you come back, I'll welcome you back with open arms. Maybe not at the same 59 if it's closed up, but definitely whatever the price is, you can always come back. And I think people don't really want to leave anyway, so it's been really good. So again, shopfunnels.net/pricing. I do this one thing, that if you made it this far and if you timestamp right now, you get a free one-on-one coaching call. So timestamp it, let me know, and you want it for free, no questions asked. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.